clarinet. Here, welcome a performance by Teresa Doblinger from Austria.
Hello. Thank you very much. I want to welcome you all to this short performance. Thank you for spending this 30 minutes now with you in this virtual space. I will play with the bass clarinet, this instrument. And yeah, that's the instrument that I use to express myself. And I play mostly contemporary music. And I know it's something a bit specific for many people or something that you maybe don't even know. That's why I will go along with you. I will play a bit, say some things to maybe introduce you a bit and to help you to come along. Yeah, the most important thing for me in contemporary music, which should be the music that is happening now, in the moment, that is written now from composers that are alive, is for me the attitude. And the attitude is to open your ears, to listen, and to be curious about new things. So, therefore, I will start with a short improvisation and then I will talk a bit and you will see how it goes. So this was a very, very short introduction to this instrument. I think for most people that never hear this music, it's very strange because there's nothing that we know, nothing that we can compare to. And therefore, I invite you to think different, maybe. So, what emotions does it evoke, or what pictures? For example, this. What could it be? Could it be a hard traffic, like a lot of cars going really fast, or motorbikes? Or could it be a dangerous animal in the forest, like coming close to you, like you can see it in horror movies? And this, which is the sound of the keys from the instrument, what could it be? Could it be the raindrops falling on the rooftop of a thin roof, or stones falling on the floor? Can it touch you inside? Does it evoke something? I will now try to play very similar mood and think about it. How do you perceive it? What images come? Do you find a story within the sound? So in this sense, we will go along a bit, and I would also like to invite you to listen maybe from different perspectives. I see some of you have headphones, which is super good for the sound quality. There is another exercise that I want to give to you that works without headphones, unfortunately, but you can maybe imagine, which is manipulating your ears. So all those who don't have headphones can maybe go with me. While I speak, put your hands like this, so you actually block the sound a bit and you hear it as if somebody speaks behind you. You can also change it to have only one ear from the front and one from the back, or both to amplify the sound from front. And you can also go and close it and almost not hear anything, or make a movement and create different sound shades. I invite you to do this during the performance if you feel like, and change your perception a bit. I will go once more with the instrument and then we go ahead. So yeah, it's difficult for me to understand what your reaction to it is because I don't see you or I don't hear you. But I will try my best on this virtual mode. But the next thing I prepared is something very daily because I think it's quite interesting to start listening to sounds in our daily life. We're surrounded by so much noise very often, and sometimes it can be very musical actually, and sometimes we can do our own musical input into the world. So therefore I prepared this very small kitchen setup, which has three different glasses, all of them empty for now, and I can show you that they sound all different. I hope that you hear the difference. And now, so this was a metal spoon, and now it will be a wooden, the thing for the pen. So I hope that that your speakers provide the difference in the sounds. But I also invite you to do it afterwards yourself, to just improvise with whatever you find. So here, not sure if I can show you, I have a bowl of water. It's a bit difficult to make it sound for you outside, but it has a very beautiful sound if you have a bowl and you hit it and then you just bend it, because the sound bends with it. So, I will also, I would like to share my screen now with you, because one more thing that I prepared is a graphic score, which is not like written out notes, but is pictures that I use for my inspiration to play music and that I actually follow. It's really a piece. And I have it prepared, so I hope you can see soon. Ah, sorry. Sorry. It's a bit more difficult than I thought. Okay, I think I'm not sure if I managed to do it now. So I will anyways perform this piece for you. And then I'm curious if you have your own images for what I play. And if there's interest, I can maybe afterwards send it to the people who are interested in the actual score that I'm going to play. But for now, I will just play it like this. Okay. Oh. So, this was the graphic piece that unfortunately you couldn't see. I want to ask now, June, if you know if there are already questions or if there is something that, yeah, that you would like to know more now. Yes, I will play for the end again something, but maybe now if there's some thoughts, I'm happy to communicate a little bit with you.
Okay, Teresa, that was very, very interesting and very awesome, yeah. And I have one person want to ask you, Onaheni, but she want with the Deutsch question with Germany.
You have the
Onaheni?
question?
Unmute dulu kakak.
Halo Teresa.
Hello.
Oke.
Hast du eine Frage? You have a question?
Kennen die Teresa in Vliegen in Ambon. Ich und du tanzen mein Neven in Geburtstag in Batu Gajah.
Ja, ich erinnere mich.
Oke, Onaheni, ada pertanyaan nanti Frau Jun.
Oke, Frau. Tadi sebenarnya saya ada pertanyaan karena lihat Teresa dari Austria, makanya tanya apakah bisa bahasa Jerman. Terima kasih.
Okay, so Onaheni had ein Kurs, Deutschkurs hier im Sprachzentrum at der Universität teilgenommen und sie möchte nur wissen, ob sie auf Deutsch sprechen können, weil sie haben gewusst, dass sie aus Österreich kommen. Nur das.
Ja, genau.
Okay.
Also soll ich jetzt Deutsch sprechen oder Englisch?
Egal.
Okay.
Hi Teresa, I have some things in mind. I think it's really interesting what you're doing. I'm curious of what you're thinking or what you're have in mind while you playing it. So I'll tell you what I think of. So as you play, I try to imagine. So as if I was in a jungle, I was in a bush. I'm seeing an animal So apparently they are hunting. They are looking for food, and they walk so slowly and carefully, so they're not getting caught. And yeah, it's something that crossed my mind as you play it. And at first, I don't really get it, but then I just remembered that uh, there is, there is this kind of music. It's on every films that I watch. I mean, it's something that we'd never noticed, but then I realized, oh, that's really interesting. That's something that we have heard but really never noticed before, and it's really interesting for me. Thank you. I'm
Thank you
curious.
very much.
I'm curious about what you have in mind as you playing it. Yeah. How do you picture it? Yeah.
Thank you very much for these thoughts. So, for me, when I improvise like this or play, it's like I'm always super in the moment, and for me, it's more emotional. Like I feel something exploding or something really soft or something sad. I feel it more in emotions, and then afterwards. So if I'm not playing, um, I can also think more of pictures, but the process of while you're playing is super intense because you have to actually think about a lot of things, the air, the embouchure, what is happening in the mouth, the fingers. So everything, there's so much information that for me it's very emotional what I think or feel. And yes, but it's for me very beautiful if then people translate it to their own understanding of it and their own imagination. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Wat speelst du noch außerhalb Musik kontemporär? Musik kontemporär.
Also ich spiele hauptsächlich das, aber es gibt da sehr viele verschiedene Stile und also ja, ganz viele verschiedene Welten, weil es gibt so viele Komponisten, die heutzutage leben und jeder denkt was anderes und ich arbeite viel mit verschiedenen und auch mit meinen eigenen Ideen. Darum ist das wirklich meine Hauptsache, die zeitgenössische Musik, the contemporary music. But I also, yeah, because I think it's very wide field.
Okay.
So it's already time, no?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry for taking too long.
Oh, no
Shall I
problem.
play a
No
little
problem.
bit more or it's finished?
You can play one music if you want.
Okay. A short one
The
again.
last time. Yeah. Okay, we give her virtual applause. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you.
We are enjoying
Terima
it.
kasih.
Thank you for the good performance from you.
Thank you, Teresa.
Okay. Okay,
Thank
ladies
you
and
very much.
gentlemen,
Vielen Dank, Teresa.
vielen Dank.
Danke euch. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Okay,
Sama-sama.
okay, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to the closing ceremony of the first of Patimura University, and Juan, the time is yours.
So,
Oke, Bapak Ibu, mohon tunggu sebentar.
Right, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much
We are going to continue with our closing ceremony, and I hope that you have a very best time in this expo. And for that, we invite all participants to remain in the Zoom meeting as we directly proceed to our closing ceremony. And to all our distinguished guests, speakers, moderators, and all participants, ladies and gentlemen, it is with a heavy heart that I have to announce that we have come to the end of today's agenda, which is also means the end of this expo. And to close the event, I would like to invite our dear head of language, Ibu Mary.
Okay,
Ibu Maria Q to give some closing remarks to end this event officially. To Mrs. Maria Nikiulu, time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, Juan. Bapak Ibu sekalian, saya akan menyampaikan dalam bahasa Indonesia dan beberapa kalimat saya akan menyampaikan dalam bahasa Inggris terkait dengan tamu yang ada di sini. Selamat sore untuk kita semua. Yang saya hormati perwakilan Pusat Bahasa Mandarin Al-Azhar, Ibu Felita Kalista yang sementara berada bersama-sama dengan kita saat ini. Ibu Felista.
Iya, selamat sore.
Selamat sore, terima kasih Ibu untuk masih bergabung. So, distinguished guest, Kanita Panasakulbu from Buriram, Thailand. So, good afternoon. Distinguished invited musician, Teresa Doblinger from Austria. Hello, Teresa.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you so much. All the stakeholders or all the vice rectors or deans or have the study program. So a very good morning, a very good afternoon for all of you. Team Expo, the Expo committee, all the participants of the 4th Unpati Lingua Culture and Education Expo. Selamat sore untuk kita semua. Selama 2 hari kami menyelenggarakan kegiatan Expo yang keempat kalinya. For the 4th time we conducted this Expo. Kali ini kita punya ciri khas yang berbeda dari 3 tahun sebelumnya. Kami mencoba untuk menghadirkan berbagai budaya yang lain, seperti budaya dari Eropa, dari Austria dengan musiknya, ada budaya dari Australia dengan sharing informasi, dari Thailand, dari Irak, dan dari Afrika, dan dari tadi ada satu juga dari Eman, ya. Ini upaya-upaya kami untuk memberikan wawasan sharing budaya dan kehidupan untuk semua peserta yang mengikuti kegiatan ini, untuk kita dapat berbagi dari berbagai aspek atau berbagai perspektif edukasi budaya dan bahasa. Selama 2 hari kami menyelenggarakan kegiatan, Bapak Ibu sekalian dan tamu-tamu yang saya hormati. Ada 3 kegiatan inti yang kami lakukan, yaitu yang pertama edukasi, ada presentasi beasiswa, ada sharing budaya, dan ada berbagai kursus bahasa asing, ada 11 bahasa. For the 2 days event, we conducted for 2 days, yesterday and today, so the participant can share each other, they can have knowledge about many things, many information about the scholarship, also about the culture and lives in different countries, and also 11 basic languages. Saya kira bahwa semua peserta dengan mengikuti Expo ini merupakan satu wadah yang sangat bermanfaat bagi para mahasiswa, para alumni, Bapak Ibu dosen, maupun siswa-siswa yang ada di SMA sudah punya wawasan dan kesempatan untuk memanfaatkan berbagai peluang yang ada. Selama kegiatan ini saya terkesan sekali ketika saya mengontrol beberapa sesi dan saya melihat bahwa antusiasme peserta terhadap konsultasi beasiswa ke luar negeri sangat baik sekali, dan semoga ini tidak hanya berkonsultasi tapi ini harus dimanfaatkan betul-betul sampai Anda bisa mencapai impian untuk studi di negara yang Anda minati. Bahasa asing selama 2 hari juga saya melihat, dan hari ini saya kaget juga dengan fans drakor. Wow, bahasa Koreanya lancar sekali dan bisa bernyanyi, bisa membaca tulisan Korea. Itu suatu yang sangat di luar dugaan kami sebagai penyelenggara. Dan bahasa-bahasa asing lainnya seperti bahasa Spanyol, bahasa Jepang, bahasa Prancis, bahasa Mandarin, dan bahasa-bahasa lainnya. Jadi ada 10 bahasa asing dan 1 bahasa Indonesia untuk orang asing yang kami tawarkan dalam kegiatan Expo ini. Bapak Ibu sekalian, kalau Bapak Ibu terakhir, Bapak Ibu bisa mengikuti kegiatan Expo ini sampai dengan selesai, itu pertanda bahwa Bapak Ibu atau adik-adik sekalian, kakak-kakak, ibu bapak dosen, atau semua orang yang terlibat, ibu bapak dan adik-adik semua punya impian untuk mengembangkan diri. Jadi tidak hanya dengan mencari beasiswa, tetapi mengembangkan diri dengan semua pengetahuan yang ada dari berbagai aspek budaya, pendidikan, maupun bahasa. Saya kira bahwa event ini atau expo ini tidak dibikin atau tidak diselenggarakan tanpa tujuan. Kami menyelenggarakan ini dengan tujuan untuk membantu semua orang Maluku khususnya untuk mendapatkan berbagai kesempatan, memanfaatkan berbagai peluang yang ada untuk studi ke luar negeri, mempersiapkan diri dengan bahasa, mempersiapkan diri dengan pengetahuan budaya untuk bisa mencapai impian, menjadikan Maluku memiliki sumber daya manusia yang cakap, memiliki sumber daya manusia yang baik demi pengembangan daerah tercinta dan Indonesia. Pada akhir kegiatan ini kami sebagai penyelenggara kegiatan berharap bahwa para peserta tidak hanya mendengar, tetapi bisa memanfaatkan semua informasi yang didapat. Bagi para mahasiswa atau alumni atau siapa saja peserta yang mengikuti kegiatan ini dan merasa tidak bisa melamar karena bahasa Inggris masih terbatas, Pusat Studi Bahasa Unpati menyediakan kursus berbagai bahasa asing. Yang dibutuhkan adalah semangat dan motivasi untuk maju. Yang tidak punya kesempatan untuk berkonsultasi dari lembaga-lembaga yang memberikan kesempatan untuk beasiswa dan lainnya, mereka bersedia untuk dikontak dan memberikan informasi lanjutan terkait beasiswa-beasiswa ini. Dengan demikian, saya mengucapkan terima kasih banyak untuk semua lembaga yang terlibat dalam kegiatan 2 hari ini, yaitu yang pertama Education USA di Germany, Lufik, Belanda, Campus France, European Higher Education Fair, Chinese Language Center, Embassy of Ireland, Education in Ireland, Embassy of Italy, LPDP, Representative of Netherlands University of Leiden, Twente, Representative of Charles Darwin University, Indonesia International Education Foundation, Goethe Institute Indonesia, Indonesia Australian Language Foundation, Buriram Rajabat University, Thailand, Bahasa Basudara, French Corner Unpati. Last but not least, the member, all of the team of Expo, thank you very much for everything. We all are working hard for this event successful. Atas pertolongan Tuhan, kegiatan Expo ini terlaksana dengan baik dan lancar. Saya atas nama pimpinan Universitas dan Kepala Pusat Studi Bahasa, saya menutup dengan resmi kegiatan The Fourth Unpati Lingua, Culture and Education Expo dan berharap bisa bertemu Anda semua di lain kesempatan. Sekian dan terima kasih.
Thank you so much, Ibu Maria Nikiulu, the head of Language Studies Center, for that speech and officially closing the fourth Unpati Lingua Culture and Education Expo 2020. Now, I would like to invite everyone to turn on their webcams and to strike a pose so that we would have one last photo session together. And as per usual, I ask that everyone hold their pose so that we can screenshot the several different pages. All right. Mrs. Teresa pose with her clarinets. All right. In the name of world peace, give a big smile. 1, 2, 3. All right. Once again. 1, 2, and 3. Next page. Once again. 1, 2, 3. Baik. Thank you so much. Terima kasih semuanya. On behalf of the Committee of Expo, I would like to extend our gratitude to everyone's participation in this Expo and to the esteemed keynote speakers, presenters, and all participants all around the world. Thank you so much for joining our Expo to this point of this event. And we hope that this Expo proved useful to all our participants and that everyone was able to learn something new. And we thank everyone's patience and great understanding if we have technical difficulties and the unsuitable time of events due to time differences, but we hope that we were able to accommodate everyone sufficiently. It is your great participation that has made this event during a difficult time possible. So we hope that you may have a wonderful rest of your day. And as we say in our Ambonese dialect, a sign of affection and also farewell, amato.
Thank you.
Apa tuh?
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Corma.
Thank you,
Thank
Teresa.
you.
Terima kasih
Thank you.
banyak untuk
Thank you.
semua
Thank you,
pemateri
thank
dan
you,
Bye,
thank you.
everyone.
panitia.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Tuhan berkati
Ibu
semua.
Teresa.
Thank you.
Kamsahamnida.
Kamsahamnida.
Auf
Kamsahamnida.
Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Kap.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Thanks all. Thanks for
Terima
Terima
everyone.
kasih.
kasih.
Sarangnya. Thank you.
Lita.